Hey everyone. I thought I would come on here and try drawing a little bit. I haven't done this live really in a long time. Many years ago, I did try to draw live and on my old channel, my old like creativity channel, and yeah, it was okay. Yeah, so I guess I'll introduce what I'm drawing here. Um, So some of you guys might have seen the Utada Hikaru fan art zine that myself and a bunch of other artists worked on. I think it was like 2 years ago now, like in 2020. Um, we we put out a collection of Utada Hikaru fan art, and they were like individually inspired by different songs. And this year, we decided to put out a new zine for Pride. So for the month of June, and it'll actually be a free digital zine. So this one's not going to get a print edition like the first one did, and no stickers or anything. But uh, yeah, so we're putting out just a digital collection in less than 2 weeks. So I have to finish up my drawing here, and yeah, so the color I got was black. So we each artist got assigned a color from one of the various Pride flags, um, and this is the reference image that I'm using, like the outfit and haircut I decided to go with, and I've been listening to some like emo screamo music recently, and it inspired me, I guess, to add onto the image. I wanted the image to be like more heartbroken, I guess, than like the photo shoot that I'm basing it on. Um, so yeah, that's why I added like the little heart tears. I wanted to make it look a bit smudgier around the hand, but yeah. So this is just the rough sketch. So I'm gonna be working on that, and I am listening to some royalty-free music, but I don't know if it's working. If anyone in the chat would like to let me know if you can hear the music. It is Space Lo-Fi Hip Hop Radio 24/7 on YouTube. And yeah. So how are you guys doing? I feel very relaxed because of this music. So I'm not gonna lie, I chose to open my drawing up in what is this, Clip Studio? Yeah. And I've only used this like a handful of times. Oh, Mark says it is not working. Okay. Then I guess it's not going to work because I don't know how else I could share it. I would have to share that screen too. I don't think I can. No. That's too bad. Yeah, so like I was saying, I haven't really used this much. I know it's not cool, but I usually use Photoshop when I'm drawing on like my desktop because that's like what I'm used to. Oh, I can play the music through my phone and the mic will pick it up. Oh wait, I'll just post on the Discord first.
Enter the palace and join the party here.
Oh no, it's gonna be ads on this.
There's something for everyone, all available from under one glorious roof.
Now I just feel weird drawing without headphones on. The background in the reference picture is like navy blue, but I think I'm just gonna go with like monochrome. Some leg. Now I have to pick what. I hate doing this. I hate picking which brush to use. No, I don't like that one either. I hate all of these. Now, what do people use in this program? Disgusting. I guess it's okay. Mashu, hey. It is Clip Studio. have to try and make it not look like she's smiling, because that's not what I'm going for. Oh, Matthew, thank you. Oh, yeah, okay, I need to remind myself that I can put comments on the screen. Thank you. If you missed my intro at the beginning, some Utada fans are putting out a fan art zine digitally that'll be free, and they're all themed after the Pride flag, so that'll be out on June 15th. Oh, your vinyls finally came in yesterday, and you're actually listening to Ultra Blue right now. That's amazing. How does it sound? Seems like a lot of people's vinyls came pretty delayed. Like mine were late, but yeah, this week is definitely very late. Maybe I won't do an outline on the lips. Wait, I said I was gonna make this monochrome, but I didn't mean like the skin, did I? Oh yeah, I wanted to fix up this pattern a little bit on the dress or whatever top. Okay, so I'll make a new layer, and I don't know. I think in the original photo, they're like little flowers in the lace parts, but I kind of wanted to change it to look more like hearts clustered together. I don't know if that'll even come across. It'll just still look like flowers, but I know it seemed so far away at the time. Yes, I got all of mine. Yep. Thankfully, I ordered Hatsukoi when it first came out, so I already had that one. But yeah, I got the other 8. Was it 6? I think 6. Yeah. I actually recorded unboxing videos for all of them, and then I just completely forgot that I had the footage, and I need to like edit it and put it up. But yeah, I've had it like on my phone for a week, and I was like, today and yesterday I was like, oh yeah, I have those videos to edit. Yeah, I kind of like rushed this when I was roughing it out. See, that looks stupid. That looked exactly how I don't want it to look. Do you know if there's a difference between the first pressing and current pressing of Hatsukoi? I bought it last year and wasn't sure if I should get the new pressing. I think it's the same. I would have to check. But I know the original pressing came with that big photo book that's really beautiful. So hopefully this new pressing has that as well. And the bad mode vinyl also came with the photos a bit larger, I believe. But they're loose like they are in the Blu-ray edition, Blu-ray DVD edition. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit more like what I was picturing. So if I kind of like space them apart, they look more like hearts. I wasn't sure about the bad mode vinyl, but I like the slip cover and booklet. It's super cute. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed the back of the vinyl is like the shipping label. I mean like the case, but or the front. I don't know. Like I was hoping they would just print the actual photo on it, but like the photo where Hikaru is like leaning against the door frame is on one side, but I didn't want like the shipping label, the white blank thing, like on the vinyl case. And like the slip cover was very flimsy, thin paper, so it could easily be damaged. Why is this like the hardest part of the drawing? And also, why am I drawing each of these individually? I could like copy these over. So there, I just reused the ones I just drew. Oh yeah, the track listing, but isn't it just like white on the back? I could get it out. It's like right over there, but. Yeah. Ah. Oh no. No, I thought those were two separate layers. Well. What the hell? Ugh. It's not the right spot. I think I still want this to look like hand-drawn, so that's why I'm not using like a pattern or fabric texture or something like that.
So fat. Brendan, you're not fat. It's the shirt. Look at Nate. His true classic is tied around the chest and shirt.
Okay, and then like in the picture, they're all kind of connected by these like, I don't know, stems, vines. And when I was drawing this, I was kind of trying to make them like make sense, but now that I'm looking at the picture, they kind of go all over the place. So Mashio, I'm using a Cintiq, Wacom Cintiq. And I'm just making multiple layers while I'm doing the lines. So if I make a mistake, I don't disrupt the other lines when I'm erasing, or I can just get rid of one of the layers. So if I go to erase this, it's not erasing the little heart things. No. Oh, I don't like it though. I like when it's in a pattern. What if I drew these like this instead of the wider things? Ugh. These make no sense. And there's going to be a seam right here, like for the sleeve. I don't know if this looks right. Let's zoom out. Matthew, have a good sleep, and thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope you will check out the zine when it comes out. I've already seen everyone else's ideas that they're doing, like not their finished pieces, but they look really, really cool. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a really nice collection.
Welcome to Solid Tax Inc. We are the best rated tax preparation and accounting service.
I wonder how I can get that to work, because when I stream on Twitch, I can get like automatically whatever audio is in the browser goes into the stream. Oh, Matthew, yes. I will definitely be shouting it out on Twitter as soon as it comes out, and then like I'll keep promoting it probably for a while. So yeah, thank you for following me on Twitter. Okay, I kind of want to move on from that for the time being. And like this line here is a little confusing because it looks like the edge of her like cheekbone, but that's actually over here. So I should use a different brush to show that that's like makeup or some sort of thing. Good night, Matthew. Oh, and also, there's a Utada Zine Twitter account. I think it's just Utada Zine, at Utada Zine, all one word. So we'll be posting about the zine release on there, and like whenever we put the individual art pieces out. I like reposted all of the pieces from the first zine on there. So if you missed the first zine, you can still get it. It's up digitally. What? I don't understand this. The emo e-chat will dominate the world. What does it mean? Yeah, so the first zine you can get digitally. I'm not sure what the price of it is right now. I know at a certain point it was free. It probably still is, but you can choose to donate. I forget the name of it, to an American, like Asian American charity. That was the first one. So this one, I think, I'm not going to close that. There will probably be an option to donate to probably an LGBT organization. I'm not sure which. I'm not the one organizing that stuff. My good friend Maro is. Hikaru actually doesn't have that much of a double lid. I've been watching this YouTuber pretty often called Edvasion. And he used to do these drawing videos. He hasn't really been doing them recently, but he used to do these drawing videos that I absolutely loved, where he would like draw K-pop idols and other figures, and they were really like scary, frightening type drawings. And I feel like he can actually draw, but he's like trying on purpose to make them a bit scary. Like I can just tell by the way he draws hands and stuff that he can actually draw. But he draws in like Sharpie so that you can't erase it. And I was kind of thinking of trying that on my channel. I think that'd be really fun. But I would do it like, I guess this type of thing so that I can easily stream it or like record it, and then just try not to use undo, I guess. So it's kind of like the same as the Sharpie drawings, you know, so you can't fix things and then the drawings will be really bad. Oh yeah, I wanted the pupils to be like really small little hearts too.
Dispense supplements virtually on one platform.
like that. See how hard it is to draw like a smooth shape in one try. That actually looks kind of creepy, like a goat's eye. I always do this with eyebrows too, where like this one, the one closest to us, is like on a downward arch here, and then when I try and draw the other one, it has more of an upward arch, upward angle, and it doesn't look like they match. It's a little closer. And Hikaru has these little like under eye wrinkles that are actually pretty fashionable in East Asia. Like I've seen tutorials where girls actually will like draw them on with eyeshadow and highlighter and stuff. I've been doing some other artwork recently for MCR, the My Chemical Romance comeback, and that's up on my Word Grub Instagram and my Word Grub Twitter. It's so much work having like 2 accounts for everything. And I also have done some Bad Omens fan art. I'm planning on doing more for both. Oh, that reminds me, I actually had another idea that I've been meaning to draw for Hikaru that I should get around to. Lucky? Hello, welcome to the stream. It's the cat? What cat? My cat? If you guys didn't hear, there is a new edition of Vogue Japan out, which Hikaru is on the cover of. And I went to go buy it on CD Japan, and the shipping was like $30. I was like, I don't know if I can justify that. I really wish the cheaper shipping options would come back. Who? Oh, I see him quite a bit in random art streams. Oh, do you mean this person? QM. Okay. Inu, hi. Welcome to the stream. What was I saying? Yeah, so Vogue Japan. And then I went to go see how much the shipping was on Amazon Japan. And it was already sold out. John said, I ordered the Wildlife Concert Blu-ray. The shipping was just as much as the disc itself. Yeah, it's been really rough, the shipping costs. Sometimes I kind of justify it, like if I'm ordering music and stuff, but like if I'm ordering a $5 magazine and the shipping is $30, it's kind of like, why? But I have a lot of CD Japan points, thanks to you guys using my affiliate links. So I might go for it. I don't know. It's also like it's kind of just a waste. I don't know. Like magazines, they're not like albums where I always listen to them. Like when I buy magazines, I look at them when I first get them and then I put them away in a box with all my other magazines and they stay there forever. I don't know if Hikaru had long nails at this point. No, not really long. Inu, I watched you talking about Nariyaki Obukuro. Thank you. Do you mean my album review of his first solo album? I still really love that album. I love his new music as well. I think I made that pinky a little bit chubby. John, if I splurge for any Utada vinyl, it'll probably be for Heart Station. Yeah, that is a good one. Honestly, there wouldn't be one where I'd be like, oh no, don't go for that one. But it must be hard to choose just one, but they are very expensive. When I do edit my unboxing video, I'm planning on putting the cost of everything at the end. So Inu, I popped up on your YouTube recommendations. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. I appreciate you. And I would appreciate if you subscribe if you didn't already. I don't think I mentioned my Twitch name. So I've been streaming on Twitch recently, and my name on there is Hikipedia LP. So I would appreciate any followers on there. what frustrated me about the vinyls is, so I paid shipping for like 2 to 3 day shipping to Canada from Japan, and that's quite expensive. And then FedEx like pretended that they tried to deliver to me and I wasn't available, but they called me and I told them I was here the whole time and no one came to my door. And then I get charged customs by Canadian Customs for both. Did I get charged for the package from HMV? I think I did. Yeah, I got charged for both by Canadian Customs. So that was another $60 something, I think, on top of the cost of the vinyls and the shipping. Oh, John, that's amazing. I became an Utada fan during the worst of the pandemic, so I spent the last year catching up on their history since 1999. I love it. I love discovering an artist and like diving into their discography, and Utada doesn't have a bad album, so yeah, that's a really good thing to get into during the pandemic. Yeah. Do you guys like any other Japanese music, or like what else have you been listening to, or what did you deep dive into for the past couple of years? I just got a couple tattoo touch-ups this month, and I was talking to my tattoo artist about, like what we've been doing, because she had a lot of time off. And we both said we wanted to learn how to sew. I've been wanting to learn for a few years, and I'm honestly not good at picking up new skills. You know what, John? As long as you didn't say Kingdom Hearts, then no one's going to be mad about it. But Evangelion, I have respect for. So, but I am a Kingdom Hearts fan too. But yeah, I'm glad Evangelion is pulling in new Utada fans. But yeah, what was I saying? I'm not good at applying myself at learning new skills. I feel like I don't like practicing that much. Like, I love drawing and I love writing. And I've had to learn a lot about those things. So I don't know. I guess I should just try the sewing thing. And see how it goes. But I have not bought like any supplies or anything like that. I have like these patches that I want to sew onto a jacket. They're like those iron-on patches, but you should actually sew the perimeters on because they will eventually like peel off. Inu said, I listen to Japanese hip-hop a lot. What artists do you listen to? Do you listen to like Cole or M-Flow? Who else do I know? I don't know how to say this. Nujabis? New hobbies? Who else? KM Market. But I guess like with the drawing, I really should push myself more to learn new things. And I have thought about taking like some online courses to try and learn better painting skills and like inking skills. I've never really been happy with. So Yeah, this part of the sleeve, I don't know exactly how I want to approach it. Because I kind of was trying to show like this type of thing where you can see their arm and the material are like there's a gap there. So like here's the edge of the material and then the wrist on the inside. There's like a seam here going around the hand. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Advasion on YouTube, highly recommend. I honestly like never find anything funny. I'm like hard ass for comedy stuff, so but like I find him really funny, and like a couple of his drawing videos I actually was crying laughing at like alone in my office, which I hardly ever do. So yeah. So I like them as well, but I do listen to rappers that are popular to local fans. So who is that? Who is a popular rap artist in Japan right now? I haven't been following the charts. I used to follow the Japanese charts. I subscribed to like a channel on YouTube that they would make like a cut every week of all of the top 50, I think it was. Top 100 like Billboard Japan, and they had like another chart they did like 2 different videos of, but I think they stopped uploading or they got removed or something. But that was how I would see like what artists were popular, who's like falling off the charts. Keep doing that. No. Okay, so I think I'm gonna. Maybe I shouldn't even draw a line for the arm in there and like just show it when I color. I kind of like that idea. The hair is not that clear here either. But yeah, the other Utada fan art I've been wanting to do is an Evangelion related one. Oh yeah, the color, it's really hard to see. I think I want to tone it down from what I did here. I did these like even ruffle type of things, and it's more of like just a straight collar. Nico, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Here, I'll zoom out so you can see the whole thing. What the hell is that? What was I saying about the sewing thing? Yeah, I always just have in my mind like an outfit or something that I want, and then I'll like go looking for it at the mall. Not that I've gone to the mall more than once or twice in the past pandemic, but then I just leave without buying anything because I couldn't find that like specific thing I already had imagined in my mind. And then like other times, I'll like type into Google what I'm thinking of and then just look around on there until I find something similar, which actually happens with the whole like online fast fashion industry. Like you could find almost any obscure, weird garment on the internet. But the problem with that is that it never fits, or it's just like very bad quality when you do get it, and it falls apart, which both of those things have happened to me several times. I always hate my inked drawings like so much more than the rough drawing. MJ, yes. I really love this photo shoot. And Utada has like this hairstyle again, or a very similar one. I like it. I like this hairstyle. I think short hair suits Utada really well. Yeah, I literally was just sitting there staring at the picture. Like, I don't know, this hairstyle's kind of like mature, but kind of like undone, messy at the same time. Inu. I don't actually know what's popular now, but my favorite artists would be Kid, Fresino, JJJ, Luda, Toji, Candytown, Kosa, or Cosa, Nei, Shaka Bose. I don't know how to say that word. Yudafudo Gang. I feel like I have heard of JJJ, but the rest I've never heard of in my life. You know, you grew up in Japan, but you live in Van now. Awesome. Fellow Canadian. Yeah, lately I've been thinking I really want to be in a band too. Even though I'm quite old now. I always wanted to be in a band, and I just never knew anyone who wanted to be in one too. And I've never been great at playing an instrument, but I can sing a little. I think that would just be really fun. You could like. Sometimes I watch bands like behind the scenes videos, and I feel so jealous of their friendship. they're like a family, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had that. And I'd love to make songs. Yeah, it's another thing where I'm just like, I don't know how to do it, so how do I start doing this? But I used to be able to read music. Actually, two separate instances in my life I was able to read music. Maro, I am actually a professor, I guess, in the new Pokemon game trailer. I think the character they stole my likeness for, someone on Twitter called me Professor Wikipedia when I posted about that, so that's what I'm assuming. Yeah, put some respect on my fictional name.
Experience the delicious intensity.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, if anyone would like to be in a band with me and is not a vocalist, let me know. I actually joined this site. I think it's called Band Mix. And I made a profile in there and then just immediately got scared. It's like I got a message from a man who seemed nice, like not being creepy, but then I was like, oh, I have to like meet these people in person because it's localized, like you put in your location and everything. And so I was like, oh, I can't just go to someone's like garage to jam out with them or whatever, talk to them about music, because they could kill me. Mato, yes, you can absolutely be our band manager. And like we can come tour in California and we can hang out. If you start doing music and meeting people interested in music, something you've been wanting might happen. So that's true, but I don't even know how to start videos on how to make music digitally. And then someone on our Discord like a month ago posted their song, and I was like, oh, this has such a strong melody, and like, have you ever written lyrics for songs? And he was like, no, I can't really write them. I was like, I can totally hear the words to this as I'm listening. And then he said I was welcome to work on it, and I said I would, and I really want to, but I haven't actually done it yet. But yeah, I still know the words like that I was hearing when I was listening to it, so maybe that'll turn into something. Yeah, MJ Carpenter, I should do that. I should like just record a couple like vocal videos that I can upload. Time to start. I know. I'm not getting any younger. I have this clip I recorded at karaoke like in 2017 maybe, and I haven't posted anywhere. It's just like in my drafts, but when I looked back on it, I was like, oh, did I actually get better? A little bit better? I don't know. But yeah, I used to, I took one semester of guitar, and I was really, really bad at it. In high school, I was so bad. And the only reason I even passed the course was because I had already taken piano lessons for a short period of time, and I could read music. So actually reading music is the only thing I can actually do, which like a lot of professional musicians don't even bother to do. Like they learn by ear. I guess like if they're in a band, I think if you're like, obviously if you play in like an orchestra or something, then you have to read the music. But I mean, like, if you're in like a rock band, then, yeah, none of those people read music. I don't really remember much now, but I could relearn it, I'm sure. But yeah, I never loved playing an instrument as much as singing. When you sing, even if you aren't good, you get this like euphoric high. Yeah, it gets like your endorphins running, and yeah, it makes you feel better. That's why it's like fun to sing in the car and like in the shower and stuff. I don't know, maybe musicians get that from playing guitar or something. And for a while I owned an electric guitar, and I just get so frustrated, like, because I don't want to only play guitar, I want to be able to sing and write songs on it, and it's like trying to do both at the same time is like what is it, like patting your head, rubbing your stomach at the same time? It's like there's to me, guitar is like coordination and rhythm at the same time, and then you have to pair that up with the singing. So Matto, I love singing, but I sound like a dying bird. I'm sure you sing beautifully. Yeah, and I actually took vocal lessons for over a year, several years ago, and I mostly studied like pop and musical theater. And looking back, my teacher is like pretty rigorous. She like convinced me to start studying music theory with her, and then she was like, I think you should start learning piano again and like learn the musical theory and piano and the vocal songs at the same time. And so I would have like theory homework and songs I only played on piano, and then I'd have like a song that I had to learn piano and vocally at the same time, and then songs vocals only. Did I already say that? I don't know. And it was so much work. I was like complaining to her. I was like, I practice this like 4 hours a night. I don't have time to do anything else. And she was like, I was like, okay, I have other stuff I want to work on though too. Because like I was doing this as an old adult, like I wasn't in school or anything. So like I would work until 5 and like go home and make dinner on the nights that I didn't have lessons, and then practice for hours. I'm sure my neighbors absolutely hated me because I lived in a row house. Inu, yeah, like reading music is not required for everything, but what I'm saying is that was like the only thing I could actually do. But yeah, like lately I would like to try and find people to write music with, and I've been thinking about taking vocal lessons again, but trying to find a teacher that focuses on like rock style and pop rock, metal, and like learn how to do the like guttural screaming, like vocal fry screams without hurting your voice. Yeah, John, absolutely. Metal. Yes, I have so many ideas for music videos. More than songs. Yeah, I want to make music videos too. I have like a whole list of stuff I wanted to make a video for, like a fan made video for What's the name? I can't think right now because I'm listening to the music. Shitto sararu beki jinsei. Yeah, that Utada like album track off Phantom. I had this whole like vision, and then I spent like a whole night like saving footage off of videos on YouTube, and I've never made it still. It's been years. Like, why I never do these things? Frank, yo, I followed you like 7 years ago. Thank you for sticking around. My 10-year anniversary on here is coming up. I think actually it's this month or next month. I don't know the date, but I remember it was in the summer, 10 years ago, which is insane. That was another video I was thinking of making too, is like a little compilation video of like highlight clips from the past 10 years, starting with like my first video ever. Yeah. So nostalgic now. Thank you. So yeah, did you guys learn anything new over the pandemic or recently? No pressure, I'm just curious. I know a lot of people did like take the time to through like their isolation or whatever, you know, do some activity, but a lot of people also just relaxed or were really stressed out and didn't really pursue anything, and that's fine too. Just curious. Another thing my tattoo artist was saying was like she started learning, she was doing all these things, she started learning 3D modeling, and I was like, I'm in animation, I still don't know how to do 3D. I really need to get on that as well. There's only so many hours in the day, you know, and just having a regular job is horrible, so it takes all your time. Maru, I learned to chill the heck out and crochet. Those are both excellent skills, especially chilling the heck out. But what kind of stuff have you been crocheting? John, I certainly didn't learn better exercise habits. Yes, I've been calling it the quarantine 15. It's hard. Yeah, I remember definitely at the beginning of the pandemic, I just ate my feelings. I was eating really badly to try and comfort myself. And yeah, recently I started eating healthy again. And yeah, it really helps. Who would have thought it? Okay. Oh no, Maru, you crocheted a big blanket? That's a big accomplishment though. And then I tried making crochet flowers and it didn't go well, so I'm taking a break. That's how I am too, where like, if I mess something up, I'm like, I can't do this. It's hard. Oops. Oh, didn't know that was a hotkey. Okay. Actually, I am kind of done the line work. Ooh, that looks scary without the lips. How am I going to do this? I think you should see a little bit of the neck there. Oh yeah, I was gonna use a different brush for these little eyeliner heart things. I think I'm gonna change this one in the corner of the eye so that I don't know. Should I change it so that the heart isn't like right in the corner of the eye, or it's like sliding down, upside down like that? But then it's like parallel to this one. I could just put a small one there. And then I could add some like smudgy makeup here. You like where it was? So we're, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like coming out of the eye.
So fat. Brendan, you're not fat. It's the shirt. Look at Nate. His true classic is tied around the chest and shoulders and arms, and then it tapers off towards the bottom. Nate also has six-pack.
Ah, yes, I can move that one too. Like to here? I need to stop doodling on my line work layer. Oh, you like that? I just undid it. I think the 3 hearts lead the eye nicely like that. So the one that was like down here. And then up here. Do you mean like these 3? This one, to this one, and this one? Haha, follow your heart though. Yeah, that is the problem always with these. But I got you, I got you. I don't know why I made the background so light. So I want it to be quite dark. But Utada's hair is like the darkest with the dress, and then the skin is the lightest. Maybe I'll do a kind of like glow effect. Like in the picture, like it's kind of lighter around Utada and then it's darker on the edges of the canvas. Oh, I don't have the set to multiply. Yeah, the white in that was, yeah. That's why it looked so much lighter in the background, yep. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't know this program as well as Photoshop. which I know is not cool. So what else have you guys been up to? I started going to concerts again this year. That reminds me, I meant to do a COVID test today because I went to a concert on Saturday and it's been 5 days. So that's like the recommended waiting time, I think. I'm not feeling sick, just gonna do the test just in case. Wait, what does this do? And I would like to start doing my comic again, of course. I actually have had several pages almost done for, I'm embarrassed to say, like over a year. And I just have not gotten to them. Because you know why? Comics are a lot of work.
If you can learn to do a bedazzled cat eye, you can learn to fix that mirror.
John, you saw Haim in Philadelphia last weekend. I have not heard of them. Is that a band? And Maro asked, what concerts have you been to? Broken record. I talk about the same artist all the time. But in March, I saw... I went to Toronto to see Bad Omens. They were opening for Under Oath. There were 3 bands opening for them. So I saw Stray from the Path first, and then Bad Omens came on. And I actually left after that. Because I had to drive home and it was like 5 hours. So yeah. And I'm not a big fan of Under Oath. I don't hate them or anything, but I just like was never able to get into their music for whatever reason. But after Bad Omens was Spirit Box, which I haven't really listened to much either. But yeah, I got in the front. I got barrier for the first time in my life. Totally changed my life. It was the first time I've ever driven to Toronto. And I just felt like so empowered. I went by myself. Yeah, it was an amazing experience. And then, John says they're 3 sisters. Their style is 70s rock. Very cool. And then in May, I saw Rina Sawayama in Toronto again. And then last weekend, I went to this horrible, horrible little place in New York State that was pretty close. So I was kind of disappointed that it was so gross, because I was like, this is like it's closer than Toronto. It was only a 3-hour drive for me. I guess that's the problem with Canada, is everything is so spread out. And no one really ever comes to the city I live in. Only like really, really big artists will come here, like Justin Bieber. I saw Ed Sheeran here. The Tragically Hip, when they were touring. That was like the first concert I ever went to as a like young adult. And there used to be a lot of like indie bands that came here too when I was in college. When I was like 19, I used to go to like all of these indie shows at the bars on weekends and stuff. Actually, yeah, I was in the front for one of those shows, but it doesn't even really count because it was like, there wasn't even a barrier, you know. It was like such a small little venue with like a small like girl band that they were just like standing on this tiny like dais type of thing. It wasn't like a big stage. So yeah, we were all just like standing right up in the faces of the band. And I remember at one point they asked if there were any requests for their songs, and they had this song, Shut Up and Kiss Me. And so I was like, they're like, do you have any requests? And I was like, shut up and kiss me. It was like so awkward. And the singer just looked at me like, and she was like, no. I was like, okay. Maru, yeah, it was amazing. I had an amazing time. And yes, I think that is like a good skill to have too, is like being able to go to things by yourself and enjoying your own company even when you're just at home by yourself. Bucky, yes, I am Canadian. John says Toronto's about a 5-hour drive for myself. In early 2020, I was thinking about going up that summer, and then, well, yeah. Yeah, Toronto was like the central point for coronavirus, in Ontario at least. I'm not really sure about like the West Coast. Probably had a lot. I know, it was so brutal. And like when I went to New York State last weekend, I met 2 of the band members of Bad Omens, and they were so sweet. I died. And even their merch guy is like the nicest person on the planet. But the people in the crowd were awful. They were such trash. I wanted to fight them all. So I don't think I'm going to be going back there. I was a little bit freaked out. Also, when like I was standing in line to get in, and the security comes down and shouts at everyone like, no weapons are allowed, no firearms, no tasers, pepper spray. Upper New York State, yeah. Yeah, like 2 hours over the border. Like I had to drive like an hour to get to the US border, and then like 2 hours into the state. The bordering area is really, really nice, actually. Yeah, it smelled terrible, like the town, like really smelled gross. But we had a really good food at this Thai place. It was outside of Syracuse, by the way. It's Liverpool, New York. And I've been to Syracuse as a small child. I'm not even drawing now, sorry. I'm just talking to myself. I've been to Syracuse as a small child when, like, in the 90s, the Canadian dollar went really big. Like, the Canadian dollar had this boon for, like, a couple years, I think it was. And so we would, like, go shopping over the border because our dollar was higher than the US dollar. And ever since then, that hasn't happened. It's been really bad, the Canadian dollar. So whenever you go over the border, you're like, oh no, it's so expensive. But yes, I ended up leaving early from that show as well. Bad Omens was an opener again, but they had a longer set, and there was an opening band before them called Dead, DED, and they were really good live. What was funny though is the stage is like kind of narrow, and they had these smoke machines, one on either side, and I think because the stage was so small, they were way too close to the musicians. So when the smoke would go off, like the bassist and the guitar player would just like disappear in both the bands, in both their sets. Like they were completely invisible. They were like absolutely covered in this white smoke. I was like kind of laughing a bit because I've seen Bad Omens before that didn't happen. So it's like, I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Yeah, it was not a great venue, but yeah, oh yeah, the weapons thing. So like there's like a sign. It was an outdoor venue, but there's like a sign outside the whole like area that was like a gun with a no symbol through it. I was like, oh my god, this is so weird. Because like obviously you're not allowed those things in a venue in Canada either, but they're illegal to begin with. Like you can't even have pepper spray here. But yeah, I guess in a lot of states you're allowed to have that. And I went to Tennessee when I was a teenager as well for a wedding. And I remember like my family and I walking into a restaurant and like all the dudes had like a hip holster. And we were like, oh my god, that guy has a gun, that guy has a gun, that guy has a gun, that guy has a gun. And we were like, it was really weird. But yeah. Oh, absolutely, gun violence is epidemic there. It's just like the cultural difference too is like a culture shock. Because my uncle from Tennessee, the one who I went to the wedding for, he like married into my family, and he loves guns, but he like has never shot one. I don't think, like maybe he did it as a kid, but he has like this collection of guns, but like it's like this embedded thing in his culture where yeah, it's like his right to own guns, so then he must own them. And yeah, we just don't have that here. I don't know. I don't want to get into it. This is getting too deep. Wait, oh my god, what happened? Why did it turn into a square? Is there a history tool? Oh no. Select this. Phew. I'm so stupid. How did I not notice that before? How did I even... Oh, okay, so it like cropped to around this selection. Hi, Momo. That's so scary. Emo time. Jamester, welcome to the stream. But yeah, so the headliner for that New York show was In This Moment. And I was planning on staying for their show as well, but I felt so shaken up. Yeah, I don't know. It was like from almost like fighting these people in the pit, and then I don't know. Oh, also people were smoking and vaping in the crowd, which also seemed really normal to them. But in Canada, you can't do that, I don't think. Even at an outdoor venue, you have to go to like a designated like smoking area. At least in Ontario. I don't know about other provinces, but it's probably all the same. And then when we were driving back, we were going to stay the night, and then we just decided to leave because it was like such a scary area. There was roadkill like in town, like every 20 feet. It was like disturbing. And then we were driving back, the border guard was like, you have to fill out this form when you re-enter Canada. Got in contact, guys. Yeah, I have also at a festival, but that was because it was on this like farmer's property in the middle of nowhere, so there was no like security or like it was a hippie festival, so like everyone was camping there, and the camping area was just like had this low hanging cloud of weed smoke that you like could barely even see through. Yep. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the border guard was like, you have to fill out this form to come back into Canada ahead of time. I was like, I didn't know that. And I like Googled, you know, crossing the border and everything beforehand. And he was like, okay, well, he just like took our names and addresses and phone numbers and all this stuff. And he was like, you can go through this one time, but don't let it happen again. And then he gave us this like formal warning on a piece of paper. I was like, I'm sorry. He's like, if you don't do it next time, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks when you go back to Canada. And I already work from home, so I was like, I don't really care. But yeah. Yeah, he let us go because we had our vaccine. Why is it doing? Oh, vaccine passports, I guess they call it. Mm-hmm. Chilling out for the time being before I go to Kid Leroy's concert. yeah, hope you have a good time. So I also have a ticket for Blank Paper, which is Kodakumi and her husband. Kodakumi's finally making her North American debut, and it's at a Montreal otakuthon, like at an anime convention in Montreal of all places. So yeah, I grabbed a ticket for that. That's closer to me than Toronto also, so I was like, okay, definitely going to that. What they've been doing in Blank Paper though is like hiding their identities, even though anyone who knows their voices knows it's them, obviously. So I'm kind of wondering if they'll just be wearing their masks through the whole thing. Yeah, Kodakumi. So yeah, I was like, I don't even have to fly there. Like, it's only a couple hours drive. Absolutely going to that. And it was like, I think it was like $70 for, like, you had to buy a pass for the anime convention for the day, and then the concert ticket was like $30 for like the VIP one. So yes, the VIP one has like a signing included in it. So I guess I'll be able to meet them. But yeah, I was talking to a couple other followers in the DMs about it, and they're planning on going as well. And they were saying the same things, like, "Oh, I wonder if she's gonna be wearing a mask the whole time. Like, I'm gonna be kind of mad if I'm gonna, like wondering, like, oh, is it really her under there?" Yeah, I'm gonna do this, like the skin under the dress or whatever this is, top, like on a separate layer. Yeah, I know. It's like, when I first saw the announcement, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell is this? Like everyone goes to like LA. All of the Japanese and South Korean acts. Kodakumi's like, I will go to Montreal Anime Convention. AX is a shit show. Why? Like, what's wrong with it? Why does it do this? No. I have not been to an anime convention in many, many, many years. Since I don't know when. Oh my god, I just picked like the exact background color. Ticket prices are really expensive. Getting your ticket can be tricky. A lot of times they sell a VIP a year in advance. So if a person you like suddenly makes an appearance, you might not get tickets. Okay. Tens of thousands of people go. That's so gross. Yeah, I always loved the Artist Alley for any convention.
What's the difference between life and death? What's the nutritional value of a single egg?
I have tabled and paneled at one really tiny convention. And it was a really good experience. I would do it again. But getting stuff prepared and like making prints and like all of that kind of stuff was a lot of money to put down like up front. And I didn't really make it back. I probably made back enough to cover the table costs. Jamester, unfortunately, I live in Australia, so it's not often we have an anime convention. However, this year will be different. Crunchyroll is having their first Australian expo here. Oh. I can't believe you've never been to an anime convention, though. Yeah. I hope it's good, especially since it's Crunchyroll. I'm sure like they'll be putting a lot of effort into it. Oh my god, just noticed the time. Can you guys hear the music at all, or is it just like pointless that I'm playing that? Oh, seriously? I didn't know that. Australia gets a lot of good exclusive Sailor Moon merch. Oh, you can hear it. Okay. Australia also has Daiso, and we don't have that here. Actually, there is a Daiso in Vancouver, just outside of Vancouver, but I've never been to that one. But I think that's the only location in Canada. Okay, as long as you can hear it a bit. I turned it down a little because I was scared I was like talking too loud over it. And then in September, I have 2 My Chemical Romance shows booked. So those are all my concert plans currently. I know there's going to be a rock festival in Toronto and Montreal this summer that I'm kind of thinking about, but I know I shouldn't go to any more shows because it is a risk, but just don't do anything. And I really love music. And it's been like 4 years since I've gone to a show. James Sir, so happy you asked. Actually, anybody watching any anime at the moment? Yes, I am watching Tokyo Ghoul. I'm almost done the second season. I have like 1.5 more episodes left to go in second season. Yes, I agree. My Chemical Romance will be good. They're my favorite band. So, John, I love 90s anime. That is the GOAT of anime. So, what shows are you watching? I want to go back and watch some old series that I always wanted to watch as a teen and I never was able to back before the days of streaming. I really, really want to watch X 1999. Is that the name of it? It's a clamp show, but it's very dark. And the original Hunter x Hunter anime. And what else do I like? I made my partner watch Utada, and then we also caught up on Review Starlight. Never heard of that second one. Utada, I have the manga, but I would like to watch the anime as well. I haven't read the manga or seen it. Yes, they really don't. Like the new style of anime, I really don't like. It's really hard for me to get into something, so I was kind of surprised that I like marathon Tokyo Ghoul as fast as I did because in the past like 10 years or so, like I've only been able to get into a few anime. Satoshi Kon kick. Yes, I need to get on the Satoshi Kon because I've only watched like 2 of his films. I know it's just that like grainy, like lower budget, hand drawn, textured stuff is so good. Like it feels so homey and inviting to me. And like the newer anime style, they're just like so shiny and they have like realistic backgrounds and some of it is very like over animated and stuff that it has like 3D models in it and just like it's not the same, man. Like doesn't have the same life to it. The anime of Utena is better. Okay, maybe I'll just watch it then. But I'm gonna leave you guys here. The drawing looks a little awkward right now because I left some of the lines out in the color stage. So like the borders of like the eyeballs and the lips, I'm gonna do in color. But I'm kind of thinking about making the whole thing grayscale too. So then I would just change like the skin so far to like a gray. Or I could just like color it normally and then change the mode to grayscale. Oh shit, that was the wrong layer. I'm such a genius. I don't know, it looks very... I've never done digital all gray. Like I'm such a color artist that I am very attached to colors, so I don't like that. Never mind. Yeah, okay, I'll leave it there. So, yeah, I have to go to bed. It's getting late. So thank you guys so much for chatting with me. I really enjoyed chatting with you. Oh, sorry, I missed this message. My sister is watching Tokyo Ghoul as well. High five. I finished High School DxD recently, like the degenerate I am. Well, I don't know even what that is, so I'm not judging you. Yeah, Exactly, Rado. It was very fun chatting with you too. And I hope I will see you in the next stream. And I will remind myself to edit my unboxing video. So that will be up next, my vinyl unboxing. And what else? Oh yeah, so the zine will be out on June 15th. So keep your eye out for that. I'll be posting about it on Twitter and Instagram and my community tab on YouTube. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a good night, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.